Today is an important day because we're discussing one of those topics that people don't typically talk about, and it's mental health. Not to make it seem very serious or very sad, but the thing is, mental health is really important. I've spoken about it multiple times on this channel about how important it is to channel your mental health towards what you want. Let's say you have something that you want to get done and you're not feeling up to it, you're not feeling too good about yourself. It's all about bringing yourself to that best state of mind so that you can take action towards achieving whatever you want for yourself. And to talk more about this topic and give you some important tips on mental health today, I have with me Dr. Andre. He's from Portugal, and he's actually a TV host on a Portuguese channel, and they talk about mental health on a weekly basis, right?
Yeah, it's true. Thank you for the invitation for your YouTube channel. I think it's quite important what you're doing in your home country. It's quite nice to be here. We are here at Budapest in a congress and a training for sexology, which is one of the important aspects of mental health, to have a good sexual life. It's very important. We don't think of that like being one of the points, but it is actually. What are, in my opinion, the other points which are really important? Having good relationships, social, effective, develop them, try to practice that things like having your training, your conditioning, like exercising, it's quite important, not only for your physical body, but also it improves your mental health because it works with your serotonergic and dopaminergic system. These are the neurotransmitters in our brain, and that work. And when they are dysregulated, that's when the mental health problems appear.
So you mentioned relationships. Anything people can do in particular to maybe improve how they interact with people in different relationships that they have? It may be an intimate relationship, a business relationship, or even just a day-to-day relationship that you have with other people.
Well, nowadays we live in a technology era, and it has its benefits, but it has also its disadvantage. And actually, one of the things is try to be more focused on the present, not being so trying to do. We have the idea that multitasking is good. Multitasking can be really harmful for us, so we should try to focus on things, and like that, try to focus on having time for the relationship with somebody. Not being trying. It's not the same if I'm with another person, with my friend, with a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and I'm with them, and I'm focused on my computer, on my cell phone, or email. So that's not a good thing, and that will perturb, really create problems with the relationships. In my opinion.
That's really important. I think keeping in mind this technological era issue that we face on a daily basis. I mean, we're shifting away. I mean, we're getting closer. We're so closely connected that we aren't really together half of the time, which is so critical, because you need to realize that while technology is a boon for you, it can be a double-edged sword sometimes. And when you have technology the way it is today with your smartphone, you're always connected with other people, and it tends to make you value the time that you share with another person a lot lesser.
As I said, it's not a bad thing, because, for example, it connects you with people who are very far from you, and helps you maintain a different kind of relationships. But when you are physically with someone, you should be really physical with someone and not being on your cell phone while you are, because there you're not being with that person.
I think that's really important, because you want to, again, so much about mental health is focusing on what works, focusing on what is positive, and how you can apply that in day-to-day life. You need to see the point of where, how can using a smartphone allow me to network better, connect better with other people, versus, engaging in more self-centered activities. I think people do too much of that with the gaming scheme and so much of the other stuff that's there, out there today.
Definitely.
You mentioned another thing that was regarding the importance of exercise and staying fit. Could you tell us a little bit more about how exercising or making it a lifestyle or habit can actually not only improve someone's mental health but also improve their overall functioning and relationships?
Yeah, it's already very well established that exercise is really important for our mental health. It boosts our neurotransmitters, as I said, and also you have many other advantages from exercising. Like if you do group exercising, for example, that increases your relationship network. So it's a good thing for you. And we all training, for example, for relationships is like training for exercising. If you don't do that much, you dislearn. You start not knowing very well how to do it. So you must do everything. It should be exercised little by little. But yeah, exercise is definitely good, not only for your body but also for your soul. Let's say it like that.
I agree with that. I've exercised my entire life, and there have been so many benefits, not just from a mental health standpoint. The way in which I view certain things in my daily life, they're so different. This, as a sportsman, we need to win at all costs, and the mentality that brings to the table, that you will never give up no matter what, and you're a hard worker. I mean, hard work is a given.
But I wouldn't go for the competition exercise. It has its benefits, but sometimes it has also some disadvantages. But also mostly doing like a 2-3 weekly based training plan, it's already quite good and gives you all the benefits you can have. Another really important thing is food, the food you take. Nowadays we understand that mostly of the mental health problems come from nutritional problems. So the studies are saying that we, as a psychiatrist, we should give some kind of supplements that wouldn't be needed if we had the best alimentation we can, with the right nutrients and the right intake of food. So we must be more careful and attention to do what we eat, because that will also impact in our mental health.
I think a lot of people, including you, if you're working out, you may have been cajoled into, or you may have been convinced to take supplements with your workout. Not to go into this discussion about working out full throttle, but basically the essence of it is exercise regularly and eat as healthy as possible. Remember, supplements are designed to do what they say. Supplement a meal plan that is already in place. So you don't have to use that stuff. But keeping all of that in mind, eat well and exercise regularly. That's good for your mental health. Such a simple thing, but we fail to do it. It's all about how can you put it into practice. That's the thing. A lot of people talk about these things, but how do you put it into practice? Anything else that you have on your mind that we can actually do to boost our mental health? What is the key thing people are missing today?
I don't know. People are really, it's not because they want, but they have jobs that don't allow them to have spare time, to have time for them to chill, to have fun, to have leisure, and it's something that they should create, and they should try to be more organized with their timetables, with their schedules, because sometimes it's a problem of organization. So that's one thing that they should do. They should try to be regular on their sleep, trying not to have not to sleep too late, so that and have a normal 6 to 7, sometimes 8 hours of sleep every day. Do that routinely, and avoid the maximum of substances like alcohol, tobacco, and other type of substances that we know that cause you harm, and they are psychotropic, so they harm your brain too, and they cause mental health problems definitely.
I think what you're going for here is creating balance in life. So if that's something that you're really looking to gain, remember, on this channel we are all about trying to find that balance in life. Not just finding balance, but of course taking it to a whole new level once you've reached. And creating a balanced life starts with creating a balanced mind.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think when you look at how you want your life to be, you need to start with yourself, and that's where mental health comes from at the end of the day. It's about, I've spoken about this before, where if you take some kind of action, then the belief gets formed.
Yeah,
so
I totally agree with you.
moving forward in any area of life that we're not seeing the results we want to see, we're not happy about certain things, the narrative that we tell ourselves about how our life is, I think this is where people are straying away from what it actually is like. That's why they get into depression, anxiety, and a whole bunch of other mental health problems. The root cause here is it's all your mind. And whenever we look at mental health, we always see it as me.
There's an organic and genetic component in most of mental diseases. So people are not, it's not that they are, sometimes there's familiar factors that undermine genetic ones. And so it's not good to say that it's people's fault. Some people unfortunately tend to get mental health diseases. They should be aware of this, and if they do this, they protect themselves from getting sick. And the most important thing is when they detect this, or the family detects this, take this person to a mental health professional, so that the treatment and the approach can be started, and we anticipate the consequences of getting this kind of disease prolonged and evolve.
So some of the things that caught my attention, what you just said, was we need to educate ourselves about mental health. And when we do encounter a problem or we face difficulty with mental health issues, we need to go and seek help. And seek help not just from anyone. While friends are good, it's good to have a support system, have healthy relationships. I think at some point of time you need to draw a line and say, hey, I need professional help. So going to a psychiatrist, a psychologist, or anyone who's professionally qualified in the field of mental health, who can take you to the place that you want to go. There are some cases where therapy is not for everyone. Some people find their fix in working out, for example.
But always should have an indication and evaluation by a psychiatrist, and he is the right person to say this person should have medication, this person should have psychotherapy, this person should just promote their individual factors of health.
I think prevention is better than cure, and it's best to make sure that you don't really have a problem than to assume that you're okay. So, I mean, if you're facing something like this, and go in for a checkup, you don't have to feel shy about it or feel bad about it. It's a matter of making it normal and normalizing mental health. That's essentially what it is. So again, to once again go over all of the things that you shared with us today. Number one, regarding relationships, about how to stay connected and be in touch with the people around you, having a good relationship with yourself. I recently uploaded a video with another professor, Dr. Alphonse van Steenwegen. Hit the I button, go check that out, or go down and check out the description box below. I detail some of the things that he talks about regarding how we need to do certain things to build stronger relationships. And also there's another video, hit the I button again and check out that video. It's all about how to use mental health and empower yourself in life. That's an important one. So hit the I button or go down to the description box and check that video out. You also mentioned about the importance of exercise and having not only a healthy lifestyle but also exercising. So it all comes together. So
healthy lifestyle.
If you want to create that healthy lifestyle, you need to take action. And how does taking action, come through together? You need to have a balanced mind. So all of these things, it's all about consistency at the end of the day. Educating yourself, taking action, and ultimately creating the life that you want to see for yourself. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Totally agree.
So that's more or less what we have to share in this video. So keeping all of this in mind, if you're looking for more content like this, go watch all of the videos that I have for you down below, and subscribe if this is your first time here. If you found this video useful, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Comment down below and tell us what you have picked up from this video. Anything that you want to see in future videos, we'll be happy to bring it to you. And of course, I'd like to thank Dr. Andre for coming on the channel. He's the Portuguese beast on TV.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having you here. And again, this is what we do here on this channel, having you perform like a champion and making you the best version of yourself. I am dedicated to making that happen in your life. So if you're looking for more content like this, make sure you subscribe and watch all of the videos that I've made for you. This is Vikram signing off, and I'll see you